Supported proudly by the New South Wales Government's Tourism and Major Events Agency, Destination New South Wales. Discover everything Sydney has to offer at Sydney.com. We start in the heavyweight division. To the stage first, a 6'7" sniper looking to make a big statement. All 8 of his wins have come by first-round finish. Please welcome Taliesin Zhikao Teixeira. Standing across the octagon, an Australian wrecking ball who always puts on a show for the fans. In 14 career wins, he has finished 13 by ferocious knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, pull your shoes out for Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa. It's a striker's delight up next in the lightweight division. Up first, a Brazilian striking savant who has already delivered some iconic knockouts. Looking to climb the UFC lightweight ranks with the biggest win of his career, here is Mauricio Ruffi. And his opponent, a flashy technical striker who can turn up the power in a pinch. Coming off a win over Ignacio Bahamondes in June, please welcome Rafael Adaman Fiziev. Up next, our co-main event, staying in the lightweight division. Up first, a surging contender from France who has dusted his last 3 opponents. A combination of will and strength make him a nightmare matchup for anyone in the division. Here is Benoit God of War Saint-Denis. Standing across from him, a staple of the top 10 at lightweight, who's been putting on wars for UFC fans for years. Now he looks to stop another rising contender right in their tracks. Welcome an Australian favorite, Dan the Hangman Hooker. And now for our main event with a rematch for the UFC. And now, for our main event, with a rematch for the UFC Featherweight Championship on the line. To the stage first, a budding superstar who's captivated fans all around the world. In 27 pro wins, he has finished 23 of his opponents. Now looking to break through in his second crack at UFC Gold. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the challenger, Diego Lopes. Standing across the octagon, a man who has been a flag bearer for all of combat sports in Australia. He looks to tie Jose Aldo with the most UFC title fight wins in featherweight history, making the first defense in his second stint as featherweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Australia's own Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
What's going on, Sydney, New South Wales, Australia? Thank you all for being here for the press conference for UFC 325, Volkanovski versus Lopes 2. It all goes down this Sunday, February 1st, right here in Sydney, New South Wales. UFC 325, proudly supported by the New South Wales Government's Tourism and Major Events Agency, Destination New South Wales. Discover everything Sydney has to offer at Sydney.com. Also, if you don't have tickets, I don't have any, but final tickets have been released just now at Ticket Tech. Have at 'em. All right, who's got the first question?
I'd like to start with Alexander Volkanovski. Alex, we've been talking about you fighting in front of these Australian fans for quite some time. Now that you're finally here, do you consider it a responsibility or a privilege to bring the win home for these guys on Sunday morning?
Mate, yeah, this is a great opportunity. That's what a lot of people are going to ask, you know, is there pressure fighting at home and all that? And I go, no, this is an opportunity to give my family, friends, all my real supporters a chance to have a big moment that they will remember forever. So cannot wait to put on a show.
Now, there is a lot of people here who I think would love you to maybe eke out a boring win, but you were talking about taking risks at the media day. Are you prepared to go in there and get into a firefight with Diego Lopes?
I mean, when you've got a guy like Diego Lopes who's going to bring it, you know he's going to bring it. You know, he's a gamer. He's going to want to get in the face and make it a fight. So we're going to have no choice but to fight. That's the fight he brings. That's why he's so exciting. And that's why you're all going to be in a, you know, have a great fight Sunday morning or daytime, whatever it is. So cannot wait. Again, we're going to put on a show for all ears.
We see you there wearing the Cooking with Volk apron. So, I mean, put it summary for us. What is the recipe to beating Diego this weekend?
I mean, like I said, very, very tough guy. You know he's durable. He's good at striking. He's powerful. He's good at the ground. But that's when you've got to use everything. I just think I'm too smart. And I'm just going to, you know, again, the first fight obviously went my way. He will make adjustments. But I just don't believe that that's going to be enough.
And for you, Diego, if you win this weekend, it will be 1-1. As champion, would you go to the UFC and say, hey, I want the trilogy and a rematch with Volkanovski?
Oh, yeah, I think this 100%, you know. Volkanovski is a legend in the sport. So if UFC say me, you need one more fight with Volk, I take this. The people know me. I mean, I accept the whole fight in my career. It's like I never say no.
Question for Dan, the Hangman Hooker. Dan, you know, you said a few words about Benoit this week. You said his ears are like lifeboats, and he's not actually that ugly, but you never know. Are you a little bit confused to be fighting a guy who apparently likes you this weekend?
Nah, the fans know what to expect when we get out there. There will be blood, boys.
You've seen Benoit fight. You've seen him get into those wars. People are already calling him a BMF in this division. Is he the sort of...
Don't tempt me with a good time, brother. You want to go to war? I'll take you to fucking war.
Are we in for a Hangman 3 bloody rounds affair this Saturday?
No other way I do business than that. Let's get down to work.
And Benoit, for you, you know, you've heard Dan say a few words about you this week. Do you find those comments annoying, or does Dan Hooker actually make you laugh?
No, I'm really happy to be here, and yeah, so I don't need to sell the fight. You know it's gonna be a brawl, a war, everything you are expecting and even more. I just cannot wait to be inside the octagon with him. And let's go for a bloodbath.
And last one from me for John Anik. John, you and I have seen these amazing events all around the world. But for you to be here watching Volkanovski's return to Sydney, how special is this one for you?
Volk fought here last in 2017, and I think that is not lost on anybody on our staff. We are excited to blow it out. There's no MMA market like Australia. Sydney, New South Wales, your fighting son is here, and we can't wait to crack a mic on Sunday. Thank you, Oscar.
Volk. John Bernard with KO Sports. This one's for Volk. Volk, you've fought all around the world, but this time you're defending your belt here at home in Sydney. What do you want to say to the fans that are supporting you here tonight, and how does it feel to fight in front of your home crowd?
Like I said, mate, the support's incredible. Just cannot wait to put on a show for you guys. You deserve it!
Now, Volk, there's been a lot of talk about retirement. Can you assure all of us fans this will not be your last fight and you've still got a lot left in the tank?
That's it, mate, that's it. Like, I know a lot of people saying that, don't know where that come from. Obviously, I've got a tough challenge ahead of me, but I'm going to get my hand raised and then maybe a quick turnaround. Hopefully minimal damage so we can get right back in there.
Let's go. Bam Bam, you got a crazy reception coming in. Western Sydney's out for you. How did that feel coming back, and how does it feel fighting in Sydney?
Yeah, it's been a while. Fucking missed this shit, eh? These bunch of kids here off their heads, eh, Shay?
Bam Bam, the heavyweight division is currently in all sorts right now. Do you want to make another run for the heavyweight title and get on a streak?
Yeah, that's my plan this year. I've got a challenge ahead of me on Sunday, and then we'll go from there.
Another one for Dan Hangman. Dan, You've gone back and forth with Paddy Pimblett in the past. I know you have a tough test against Benoit, but do you want Paddy Pimblett next?
And fuck Paddy Pimblett.
Another one, Diego Lopes. Now, you and Volk are always very respectful to each other. You don't talk a lot of shit to each other. What weaknesses do you think Volk has in his game for you to win?
Vocês sempre mostram muito respeito mútuo entre você e o seu. O que você acha que ele mudou? Qual vai ser o gameplay dele para lutar com você?
Oh yeah, I think the respect is both is like is always is good, no? Because it was no need to talk shit for put a great show for you guys. Was put the show in the octagon, no outside. So yeah, I think Volk have is a great experience, you know. He have a lot of fight in UFC. He's so smart, but I think this time my time for take the belt.
Volk over here. At Media Day, I asked you, which do you think would be better, the Perth crowd or the Sydney crowd, and you hadn't been in front of them yet. Now that you're in front of this crowd, what do you think of it?
Oh, they're loud here in Sydney, I love it. And it's only gonna get louder the next few days. Let's go!
Diego, talking about, you know, the loudness of the crowd. It's loud, it's raucous, and they're letting their opinion be known about you. How do you feel in hostile territory?
It's okay, it's normal for me. Like I left off in my country 11 years ago, so my whole fight is in territory enemy, you know. For me, it's normal, I like this.
Being the man who is coming in with something to prove, you know, after the last fight, do you feel that you have a chip on your shoulder?
Entendeu a pergunta, grande? Ele falou que você perdeu a última luta, né? Você tem vindo para essa revanche agora com algum ressentimento, algum sentimento ruim contra ele?
No. I think I only stay here for fight, you know. It's like the people asking me this week if this is a revenge with Volk, you know. No, it's like I wanted the belt. Like if I beat Volk, I think I want the belt, you know. So this is my goal. My goal is to take the belt.
For Zeev, yesterday at the open workouts, you didn't want to work out. You didn't want to show off this secret technique that you've got. What is this secret technique?
Hey guys, thank you. Man, it's no secret, I'm just lazy guy, bro.
Nico Pajarillo from Fox Sports Australia. This one for Tai Tuivasa. Tai, you said the other day that you felt like you needed to fall in love with the sport of mixed martial arts once again. And you said it took a couple of months for you just to feel normal again. How difficult psychologically and mentally was this fight camp relative to previous fight camps?
It was hard at the start because I was fat as fuck, but I'm all good now. I had to miss it. Getting your head punched in and then losing and trying to come back, it's a bit hard, but I'm ready to get back on a winning streak now. I'm ready to go hard, give it all.
Thanks, Si.
Volk, a lot has been made of this rematch after the banger of a fight you two put on in Miami. What about this fight excites you? And more importantly, what are you going to show the world? What are you going to show this Sydney crowd on Sunday?
I'm maybe 37, but I still got it. Don't worry about that.
Diego, at the open workouts, you almost pledged to the crowd that you were going to take the title away this Sunday. What makes you so confident that you're going to walk away as champion after you two fight in the cage?
Nos treinos de ontem, você provavelmente prometeu que vai sair daqui como campeão. O que lhe dá tanta certeza que você vai ganhar essa luta?
I'm so confident in myself, in my team, in my training camp. I think it was making was fixing many things in the training camp. Was fixing the mistake in the fish fight, you know. So I'm still young. I'm still learning a lot. I still learning every day. So I think this sending me a lot of confidence for taking the belt.
Tai, firstly, welcome back.
It's good to see you. I guess the question on everybody's lips, when you win, Shuey,
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, that's for sure. Are you even 18? I don't even think he can do shoeies.
question for Taliesin. Taliesin, do you know what a shoey is?
Taliesin, você sabe o que é um shoey? A celebração dele que ele
He knows what it is. He knows what it is. Come on.
Com certeza eu sei, e só uma pessoa vai fazer isso no domingo e serei eu.
I absolutely know what a shoey is, and the only person doing a shoey on Sunday is me.
And finally, Volk, finally, at the first fight press conference, you started singing and serenading Diego.
Hey, Volk, sing again. Sing again. For the guys, come on.
That was my question.
Come on, Volk.
Sing.
Hey, you say
sing again. Come on.
Come on.
'Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind.
Question for Benoit Saint-Denis.
Wait. Everyone let's give it up for the mullet right here. Diego's mullet.
Get the hair
How
out.
good.
Benoit, you remind us yesterday your 100% finish weight. What's the plan tomorrow? Like submission in a fashion way or knockout in a bloody war?
I think we both like it too much to don't be a battle. So, like I say, it's gonna be a bloodbath, and
Don't tempt me with a good time, baby. Don't tempt me with a good time, baby.
let's see. Let's go.
Question for Taliesin. Does it give you extra motivation to face someone in front of his home crowd like this? Or more pressure?
George, that's for Taliesin.
Taliesin, você tá com pressão enfrentar alguém aqui que tá lutando com você na cidade natal dele?
Eu posso estar lutando na cidade dele, já que meus adversários não vão na minha casa, eu vou na casa deles.
I don't mind fighting people's hometown. Since my opponents never come to my town, I have to go to their town and beat their butts.
Got a question for Volk, mate. How you going?
Very good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, mate, not bad. You said during the week that you were ready to start bulldozing your opponents. We've had hair Volk, we've had bald Volk, we've had footy Volk, we've had old man Volk. Are we about to enter the era of the bulldozer Volk?
Oh yeah, well, why not? You know, I need to actually bulldozer on the farm, but maybe I can go out there, do my thing, get a bonus, and then maybe buy myself a bulldozer for the farm. Or a bobcat, whatever.
One for Dan Hooker, mate. You're talking about a good time. Your boy Aaron Tozemup is starting the card, looking for a contract. When you two get wins, mate, how much damage at the after party are you going to do?
Ooh-wee! The Bash brothers are back together, brother. Me and Aaron Toe catches at the after party, and then probably catches in jail, really.
Fantastic.
Hey, my question is for Rafael Fiziev. Rafael, привет. You're highly famous in the UFC for your Matrix move. But recently you said in the interview that, especially for this fight, it was Spider-Man who prepared you. So what kind of move we have to expect from you on Sunday morning?
Yeah, everybody's saying me like my opponent prepared with Volk, but I also prepared with him long time ago in Tiger Muay Thai many times. Yeah, and I tell you, like I prepare with Batman, with Spider-Man, with everybody, with from Marvel. So I'm ready for everything. You see him yesterday? He did so good work on the pads, so good spinning back kicks, everything so nice, clean. I was shocked in the room when I'm watching how he working. But Sunday, we're gonna step, and I step to the cage like Volk step to the kitchen, and I'm gonna cook.
One more question for you. You're friend and a cornerman, Nazim Sadykhov, it seems like to be obsessed to fight kangaroo here in Australia. Did he get a chance?
Fight kangaroo?
Yeah.
Bro, yesterday I see the kangaroo legs. They have a dangerous. They stay on the. It's dangerous shit, man. I'm not agree. He fight with that because he's my good friend and me too. You know, fuck that.
And a quick question for Rufi, Mauricio. You were training with Volk. So did you have a chance to spar with him? And if yes, who won on the trainings?
Spar who? I'm sorry?
Volk.
Você treinou com ele, né? Tá treinando ultimamente com ele. Você teve chance de fazer um sparring com ele. Quem é que ganha? Com o Volk.
O Volca é o campeão e fim de papo. Foram 2 meses aí treinando com o Volca. Tô me sentindo um australiano. Com certeza a Austrália é a minha nova casa. Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy!
To answer your question, Volk is definitely the champion. I spent 2 months here training with him, and Australia is now my new home.
Another one for Rufi over here. Rufi, it seems that Fiziev was expecting a lot of spinning stuff to come in this fight. Can we expect some Rufi spinning attacks?
Você parece que o Rafael está esperando muito ataque giratório. O chute giratório, é isso que você vai fazer?
Rafael Fiziev já fez muitas lutas, um lutador experiente. Estou pronto para ir lá e mostrar meu trabalho. Vocês sabem que quando eu entro no octógono, eu entro para nocautear. São 14 lutas, 12 nocautes e estou indo lá para mais um.
Rafael is a great fighter, with a great experience, an amazing fighter. But you guys know how I fight, you know my style. I have 13 wins, 12 knockouts, and I'm going to get through my job.
Bro, just please don't do spinning back kick 50 times in a round.
Falou, por favor, pare de fazer o chute rotativo de novo, 50 vezes de novo. Ok.
Volks. All right, who's got the next question, sir?
Volks, before you step out for the biggest fight of your life in front of your home fans, with all of Australia on your back, can you and everyone in this arena give us your proudest and loudest Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi!
How good. You're saying that, yeah, just before I go there, one thing I do want to touch on, I reckon if you named some of the most exciting fighters in the UFC, you're probably looking at most of them up here. So we're in for a treat here in Sydney. They're all going to put on a show, all incredible fighters, and yous are in for a treat.
Volk, this one's for you, mate. Last time you fought in front of a home crowd in Sydney, well, you had hair. No one really knew who you were, but you were just starting out, mate. You're coming back here now as one of the greatest Australian athletes of all time, the best featherweight of all time, former #1 pound for pound. I just want to know, what's it going to be like for you when you come out to these emotions, family and friends, down under drops, and you've got 20,000 mad Australians cheering you on?
Oh, man, like I said, a lot of people say it can be pressure. For me, it's just an opportunity to give, as I said, everyone, myself and everyone in that arena, a moment they'll remember forever. Cannot wait to put on a show.
All right, that's going to do it. Thank you all for coming out. We're going to clear the stage and square off the athletes. We'll see you tomorrow for the weigh-in. Sydney, you guys are the best. Thank you all for being here.
Well, there we have it, Josh Mansour. What an entertaining press conference. Your first experience, how was that?
My heart is racing, Nico. I'm telling you, unbelievable experience. Great to see the fighters on stage. Great to see the fans actually turn out and really get behind it. It's going to be a huge fight. I would have loved to see a bit more animosity between the fighters and a lot of lovey-dovey stuff going on, but I'm sure there's going to be a war this Sunday.
What was your highlight of what just took place?
Oh, Dan Hooker was just pure entertainment, wasn't he? He just kept on delivering absolute gems. Obviously, the love and the passion shown by Volks as well, but also his admiration for his opponent, Diego Lopes. And I think that's why we love Volks so much. He's going to war on Sunday.
Yeah.
Diego wants what Volks has. but he still has that respect. I think it was awesome to see.
You mentioned animosity. There wasn't much between the fighters, but I'll tell you where there was animosity between the visiting fighters and the crowd. This crowd was absolutely raucous, wasn't it?
Mauricio Raffi absolutely copped it. Like, that's actually going to be a good fight as well. Rafael Fiziev, I can't wait to see him doing his thing. And obviously, Tai, like, great to see him back into the octagon and getting a massive reception as well. So I'm so pumped. I'm so excited, and it's great to get a little bit of a taste tonight.
For sure. And I kind of feel like this is mobilizing this whole region, right? You've got Dan representing the Kiwis, you've got Volk representing the South Coast, Tai representing all of the West and all of Sydney, really. It's just a fantastic recipe for success here.
We're just so blessed to be in a multicultural country, mate, and obviously have it in Sydney. I'm so grateful as a fan. I think all the fans are grateful for it, and hopefully we can get it more often.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the fighters are facing off now. Let's drink all this in right now, because we've got Tai Tuivasa and Taliesin Teixeira taking a look at each other.
Let's go.
Come on, smile, brother. Let's go.
Well, there we have it. Alexander Volkanovski taking in the adulation of his adoring fans. Josh Mansour, pretty tame, I guess, face-off between all the athletes there, but I guess Dan Hooker there was probably the sight to see.
I really would like to know, is it a ploy by just being so comfortable and blasé with his opponents? Like, you can see Benoit Saint-Denis, and he was just dialed in, locked into his eyes, but Dan Hooker was just, taking the shoulders off.
Bit of mind games, maybe?
I don't think so. I think it's just him, but Benoit's not having any of it. He's here for a job, and I think he's going to do it this weekend.
Last one, Josh, what are you most excited for this weekend?
I think it's pretty obvious, mate. What do you reckon?
Probably the main event, huh?
The main event, obviously. Hopefully we get to see Volkanovski retain the belt. It's going to be a great fight, no doubt. I can't wait to see Dan Hooker do his thing as well. All the Aussie homegrown, New Zealand homegrown talent doing their thing, and hopefully we're going to have an absolute war this Sunday.
Well, Josh Mansour, I got to thank you so much for your time on the program here today.
Thank you so much, mate.
Thank you at home for watching. Don't forget you can order the pay-per-view at mainevent.com.au. We'll see you tomorrow for the weigh-ins, and don't forget the UFC isn't the only action taking place this week. The 3-game T20 series between Pakistan and Australia begins at 10 tonight. Every ball live and exclusive on KO Sports.